What's up all you Marvel Legend loving dudes and dudettes, Toyshiz here, and I'm back yet again with another episode of Who in the Holy Heck? This time, dealing with a brand new Marvel Legends character that was recently revealed this past weekend at the London MCM Comic-Con, and of course I am talking about the Spymaster. Now this is actually one of those characters where I feel like I have seen him before, but I couldn't necessarily tell you who, what, where, and why about the character, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do here today, because I need about as much help as everyone else. However, one caveat to this is that I do love when they do new Marvel Legend figures, ones that have never had figures before, new characters, and then you get to go ahead and find out who these characters are, which characters you can pair them up with, and how to properly display them, and I think that that deserves its own merit in and of itself, and it never hurts to know a little bit more about the underlying parts of the Marvel Universe. So, let's get into it, let's talk about him. This is Who in the Holy Heck is Marvel's Spymaster. While I have all you guys here, I just want to say thank you so much for always tuning in to Toyshiz, whether it be on my Instagram, Twitter, or even here on my YouTube channel. I very much appreciate the support, and I hope you look forward to each and every day waking up to the greatest toy and pop culture news, because I sure do have a blast telling you about it. Make sure to follow me, and if you like this video, do all that good stuff that shows me that you like what you're seeing. Now, let's talk toys. So, the Spymaster first appeared in the Iron Man issue number 33. That was way back in January 1971, and he was created by writer Alan Brodsky and artist Don Heck. And there have actually been 3 separate Spymasters, kinda, sorta, we'll just say. But there's the 2 that we're going to be focusing on today, because the actual third, quote-unquote, third Spymaster, Sinclair Abbott, actually wears a red and black version of the Spymaster costume, whereas the first 2 actually wear the yellow and blue duds with the sword symbol circular thingy with the S on his belt. You know how that goes. So the original Spymaster was the head of a group of elite espionage agents that went by the name the Espionage Elites. They were very creative. They were hired to steal secrets from Tony Stark, but of course Iron Man, you know, that old invincible Iron Man, stepped in, and at one notable moment, in an effort to stop Iron Man, Spymaster actually teamed up with Ghost, the original Ghost, only to be double-crossed by Ghost because, well, he actually tried to kill Ghost himself. Ghost went ahead, put one of those phaser discs on Spymaster to be like, hey, here's a little leg up in your next battle with Iron Man. And as old Spymaster was going through the wall, took it off of Spymaster, and Spymaster died instantly when he phased with the wall. But of course, no one stays long dead in comics. And just so happens that old Spymaster came back, and apparently, it turns out, after all this time, he faked his own death. This is what comics do. However, we find out that he still kind of sort of does the whole Spymaster gig, whereas he actually owns the supervillain nightclub, the Black Market Club, because why not, you know? Maybe with this new Marvel Legends figure, Hasbro has this giant Black Market Club playset planned for us that I'm sure is probably going to be the next HasLab funding project. The second Spymaster Deluxe, known as Nathan Lemon, was given the moniker by Taskmaster at the Taskmaster Academy after he pursued through a series of tests by which he defeated all the other applicants. Sinisterly, I will just say, he led the new espionage elites against Tony Stark and, of course, Iron Man, but then he failed. Obviously, duh, he even dressed up like Santa to try and do it, and then subsequently he was killed by the newest third Spymaster, Sinclair Abbott, who also goes after Tony Stark and fails miserably. Oh, also, he's dead as well, so it's just kind of better to just do the whole Spymaster thing for a little bit, and then just go off and own a nightclub. Win-win situation. As far as powers and abilities go for the Spymaster, just in the general characterization, he is seen as a brilliant tactician and infiltrator, martial arts master, master of disguise, has all kinds of gadgets and fires lasers from his forehead and little pockets and a pouch belt. He's basically Batman. I've just described Batman to you once again in a Marvel character situation. So if you're wondering, okay, so I get the Spymaster. He's on my shelf. Well, where exactly do I place him? Who do I place him with? Well, I got you back. Don't you worry. Characters that you could actually pose him with: Ghost, Black Widow, Madam Mask, Iron Man, of course, Daredevil even. Of course, you got Taskmaster, villains Blizzard, Whirlwind, AIM, S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, even the Beetle from old Spiderman, who is actually an Iron Man villain as well. Or you know what? Screw it. You got an Iron Man shelf, he's going to look great amongst the other villains. While the Spymaster may not be one of these super popular characters where everyone knows, I certainly had to do my research, but I hope that with this video you learn to appreciate that, hey, you know what? They can't all be Spider-Mans, Iron Mans, Captain Americas. We do need some variety. Variety is the spice of life, and I, for one, am happy that we're getting newer characters that we've never seen before and never have been put into plastic form. That's good. That's a very good thing to see. One thing I will leave you on, if you were wondering, well, hey, wait a minute, you said Spymaster was killed because he phased through a wall, and how did he survive that? Well, just so happens that a dude named Mark Sharon got a hold of the Spymaster costume. He was one of the original Spymaster's pupils. Yeah, the Spymaster literally has no identity. That is actually pretty cool. This original dude in the blue and yellows, no one knows who he is. He's just the dude that owns the nightclub. So, I'm curious to know what you guys think about this particular figure. Will you be grabbing him? Does it help to know a little bit more about this particular character, so when you do see him on the shelf, you could say, oh, you know what? I got an Iron Man shelf going. That's going to be a really cool figure to add with the rest of them. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. Always happy to talk toys with each and every one of you. And let me know who you would like me to tackle next for my Who in the Holy Heck segments. I'm kind of eyeballing the recent the Demogoblin, the new Demogoblin that they're going to be doing for the Spider-Man Build-A-Figure wave that's coming out very, very soon. Pre-orders also, if you are interested, down in the links below. I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, remember, when phasing through a wall, just make sure that you have someone else in place of you so that you don't actually die, and then years later you can retcon the whole thing, and everyone will go, okay, I'm good with that. It doesn't have to make sense. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.